Good day to all of you. Today my group and I will be giving you a presentation on the alternative land uses of Pulau Ubin. I shan't bore you the details of this presentation and let it speak for itself. I shall begin with a brief introduction of Pulau Ubin. First of all, Pulau Ubin is an island found not far from the shores of Singapore, only a short 15-minute boat ride from the west of the mainland. The next, the island consists of wooden house villages and wooden jetties, relaxed inhabitants, rich and preserved wildlife, abandoned forests, plantations, and most of all, untouched nature. In general, making it the last witness of the kampong life. Most of the kampong villages in Singapore have already been cleared to make way for development and modernization of Singapore. Therefore, this is a very unique feature of Singapore. But this might not be so true in the future, as recent government action has been discreetly changing Pulau Ubin from untouched to planned, to pave way for future development. Ideas such as creating an MRT line and building public housing on the island are already being actively discussed by our urban planners. Thank you.
Pulau Ubin is considered the last kampong village in Singapore. Walking through Ubin takes one back to Singapore in the 1960s with less stress, simpler pleasure of lives. The slow lane starts as soon as you join the queue for the bumboats at the Changi Jetty. Pulau Ubin lies between Singapore's main island and the mangrove-dominated southern coast of the Malaysian state of Johor. The name Pulau Ubin suggests that it is an island made of granite. Its Malay name of Pulau simply means island and Ubin's meaning granite. Ubin is a great day trip spent walking or paddling through rusted roads under swaying coconut palms, exploring shady trails in overgrown rubber plantations, checking out secluded beaches, flourishing mangroves on Ubin. I believe the food in Ubin tastes better, the air is fresher, and the sights and sounds soothing to the soul. Thank you.
Considered the many alternative uses of Pulau Ubin, and we have decided to only develop half of Pulau Ubin so that we can preserve the other half. One of the alternative uses of Pulau Ubin is that it can be made into a tourist destination. Considering the many empty lands available, we can build a resort or even chalets for tourists to stay in while in Pulau Ubin. This way, instead of having to go back and forth to Singapore, tourists can just stay in Pulau Ubin itself for as long as they want. Facilities similar to those in Singapore can be provided as well. As you all know, in Singapore there are many abandoned quarries and plantations. These can be put into good use by clearing the granite and dead plants and putting new soil in them. Then plants can be replanted back into the abandoned quarries and plantations. Throughout the years, these areas can be made into a forest reserve, where forest rangers can guide tourists through the many varieties of trees and plants. This way, tourists will be able to gain more knowledge on the types of trees there. One of the costs of developing Pulau Ubin is that construction workers from Singapore will have to be brought over to Pulau Ubin for development. This will cause construction in Singapore to decrease to focus on Pulau Ubin. One of the benefits of developing Pulau Ubin is that more revenue will be generated. This can be used to upgrade the existing facilities in Pulau Ubin, which in return will benefit the current people living there. Better facilities will be provided. For example, clearer waters can be used for any sort of activity.
upgrade the quarry so that more activities are open to the people, for example fishing. One of the costs and benefit is that upgrading the quarry may take a long time. Furthermore, by fishing there may be a decrease in species of fish unique to Ubin itself. To prevent this from happening, they are required to release the fish back into the sea after they've caught it. People might also dump their litter into the sea. Thus, fines are being placed for those caught dumping their trash into the sea. One of the benefits is that it offers a wide range of people to come to Ubin, and this can generate more revenue. Another alternative use is that creating a small museum so that people can know more about Ubin and its features. One example would be plants or animals that can not be found in Singapore. It is important for people to know where they have been, so they will not be curious when people talk about Ubin. One of the cost and benefit is that it might take some time to gather the items they want to have on display for the museum. Secondly, the fee to enter the museum is free, so it's like a one-sided expenditure. On the other hand, people gain new knowledge about Ubin and might find it a more interesting place, and thus might want to come back more. This may generate revenue in the long run.